What if everything you know about the Great Wall of China is wrong? Many people believed it was built as one giant wall by a single emperor. Others think it can be seen from space with the naked eye. But the real story is far more incredible. Behind these ancient stones lies a history of war, ambition, sacrifice, and survival. Today, we're uncovering the real history of the Great Wall of China. More than 2,000 years ago, China was not one united country. It was divided into powerful kingdoms that fought each other for land and control. To protect their borders, these kingdoms built separate defensive walls, using packed earth, wood, and local stone. At this time, there was no single Great Wall. Everything changed in 221 BC when Qin Shi Huang became the first emperor to unite China. After defeating the rival kingdoms, he ordered many existing walls to be connected and expanded. His goal was to defend the new empire from powerful nomadic tribes living in the northern grasslands. Building the wall became one of the largest construction projects in the ancient world. Hundreds of thousands of soldiers, farmers, prisoners, and laborers carried heavy materials across steep mountains, deep valleys, and harsh deserts. Every stone was moved by hand without modern machines. Life on the construction sites was extremely difficult. Workers faced freezing winters, burning summers, hunger, disease, and exhaustion. Many never returned home. Their sacrifices became part of one of history's greatest engineering achievements. The earliest walls looked very different from the ones visitors see today. Builders compressed layers of earth, sand, and gravel until they became incredibly strong. In rocky regions, they used local stone, while forests supplied timber wherever it was available. The Great Wall was much more than a giant barrier. Tall watchtowers allowed soldiers to observe the horizon for approaching enemies. During the day, smoke signals carried warnings across long distances. At night, fire beacons quickly spread urgent messages from tower to tower. As centuries passed, different dynasties repaired damaged sections, abandoned others, and built entirely new walls. The Great Wall slowly grew into a massive network of fortifications rather than one continuous structure built at a single time. During the Ming Dynasty, the wall reached its greatest strength. Skilled builders used millions of bricks and carefully cut stone blocks to construct massive walls, powerful gates, and strong watchtowers that still stand across China's mountains today. Yet even this incredible fortress could never guarantee complete safety. Some invaders crossed unprotected mountain passes. Others entered because corrupt guards accepted bribes and opened the gates. The history of the Great Wall proves that the strength of any empire depends not only on its walls, but also on the people defending them. In 1211, the mighty Mongol leader Genghis Khan launched a massive invasion into northern China. His fast-moving horsemen avoided strong defenses, attacked weak points, and slowly pushed deeper into Chinese territory. The Great Wall slowed many attacks, but it could not stop every invasion. The wall was simply too long to guard perfectly. In some places, soldiers were too few. In others, the defenses had fallen into disrepair. In 1271, Kublai Khan, the grandson of Genghis Khan, founded the Yuan dynasty after conquering China. For the first time, the rulers of China came from the very northern tribes the wall had been built to stop. During Yuan rule, large sections of the Great Wall were neglected. Since the Mongol Empire controlled both sides of the wall, maintaining it was no longer a military priority. Everything changed again in 1368 when the Ming Dynasty defeated the Mongols and reclaimed China. Remembering the devastation of earlier invasions, the new rulers decided to rebuild the wall stronger than ever before. Ming engineers replaced many old earthen walls with massive bricks and carefully cut stone blocks. They built higher walls, stronger fortresses, and wider pathways that allowed soldiers and horses to move quickly along a frontier. Thousands of watchtowers, signal stations, and military forts were connected into one advanced defense network. Smoke by day and fire by night could carry warnings across hundreds of miles within just a few hours. Despite its incredible design, the Great Wall was never completely successful. Skilled enemies sometimes crossed remote mountain passes, while corruption inside the empire occasionally allowed invaders to enter through opened gates. One of the most famous moments came in 1644, when General Wu Songui opened Shanhai Pass to the Manchu army during a civil war. That decision helped the Manchus enter China and establish the Qing dynasty. The Great Wall had stood for centuries against countless threats, yet one human decision changed history forever. It proved that even the strongest walls cannot protect a nation without loyalty, unity, and wise leadership. Under the Qing dynasty, the Great Wall slowly lost its military importance. The Manchu rulers controlled both China and the northern lands beyond the wall, so there was no longer a powerful enemy to keep out. Without constant repairs, many sections of the wall began to crumble. Wind, rain, earthquakes, and harsh winters slowly damaged towers, gates, and stone pathways that had once protected an empire. In nearby villages, some people removed loose bricks and stones from abandoned sections. They used these materials to build homes, roads, and farms, never imagining the wall would one day become one of the world's greatest historical treasures. By the late 19th century, travelers from Europe and America began visiting the Great Wall. They were amazed by its enormous size and the incredible engineering that had survived for centuries. During the 20th century, China started protecting the Great Wall as an important part of its national history. Restoration teams carefully repaired damaged sections, while historians worked to preserve its remarkable story. In 1987, the Great Wall of China was officially recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This honor confirmed its place as one of humanity's greatest cultural and engineering achievements. Today, the Great Wall stretches for more than 21,000 kilometers when all of its branches are measured. It crosses mountains, deserts, rivers, and grasslands, making it the longest defensive system ever built by human hands. One popular myth claims the Great Wall can be seen from space with the naked eye. In reality, astronauts have explained that this is generally not true. From low Earth orbit, the wall is extremely difficult to see without special conditions or cameras. Every year, millions of visitors walk along its ancient stones. They come not only to admire its beauty, but also to remember the generations of workers, soldiers, and builders whose efforts shaped history. The Great Wall is far more than stone and brick. It is a symbol of determination, fear, ambition, sacrifice, and survival. Its true history reminds us that the greatest monuments are built not only with materials, but with courage and endurance of countless human lives. But one important question still remains. Exactly how long is the Great Wall? For centuries, nobody knew the complete answer, because many sections were hidden beneath forests, deserts, and remote mountains. After years of nationwide surveys, Chinese researchers announced that the entire Great Wall system measures more than 21,000 kilometers. This includes walls, trenches, natural barriers, and thousands of defensive structures built across different dynasties. Surprisingly, not every part of the Great Wall was built from stone or brick. In the western deserts, builders used layers of sand, reeds, tamarisk branches, and gravel, creating strong walls that could survive the dry climate. In the high mountains, builders carefully followed the natural shape of the land. Instead of forcing straight lines, they designed the wall to climb steep ridges and narrow peaks, making enemy attacks much more difficult. Thousands of watchtowers, beacon towers, forts, and mountain passes worked together as one defensive network. Soldiers could send warnings across vast distances within hours, allowing entire regions to prepare before an enemy arrived. Historians now agree that the Great Wall was never simply a wall. It was a complete military system designed for communication, transportation, defense, and border control across one of the largest empires in history. Today, some sections remain beautifully restored, while others continue to disappear because of erosion, weather, and human activity. Protecting the Great Wall has become an international responsibility for future generations. Every stone along the Great Wall tells a story. It speaks of determined builders,
fearless soldiers, ambitious emperors, and ordinary people whose hard work shaped one of the greatest monuments ever created. The next time you see the Great Wall of China, remember that you are looking at far more than an ancient structure. You are witnessing over 2,000 years of history, carved into mountains, built by countless hands, and remembered by the entire world. Thank you for watching.